What if I told you that most people are sabotaging their financial future without even realizing it? And worse, it's happening right under their nose, through habits they think are perfectly harmless. You might be thinking, that's not me, but the truth is, even the smartest, most financially savvy individuals fall into these traps. Could you be one of them? You might be surprised. In fact, by the end of this video, you'll probably realize that a few small decisions you make every day are slowly eating away at your wealth. But here's the twist. These financial mistakes are so subtle that you won't even know they're happening until it's too late. Stay with me, because today we're exposing 10 of the most common financial mistakes that are holding you back. And the best part, these errors are easy to fix once you spot them. So are you ready to face the uncomfortable truth and take control of your financial future? Let's dive in. One of the biggest mistakes people make is not having a budget. You might think you don't need one, but without a clear plan for where your money goes, it's easy to overspend and undersave. According to a recent study by the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, nearly 40% of Americans don't track their spending at all. If you don't know where your money is going, it's impossible to control it. To fix this, start by creating a simple budget. You don't need fancy software. Just list your income and expenses to see how much you're spending and saving. Apps like Mint or YNAB can help automate this process, making it easier to track and adjust your spending habits. Another common mistake is relying too heavily on credit cards. While credit cards can offer benefits like rewards and cashback, they can also lead to spiraling debt if misused. A report from Experian showed that the average American carries about $6,500 in credit card debt, which comes with high interest rates. If you're only making minimum payments, you could end up paying thousands more over time. The solution? Pay off your balances in full each month to avoid interest, or if that's not possible, focus on paying down the highest interest card first. Failing to have an emergency fund is another mistake that can leave you vulnerable. Life is unpredictable, whether it's a medical emergency, job loss, or car breakdown. Unexpected expenses are bound to happen. A 2024 survey by Bankrate revealed that 56% of Americans couldn't cover a $1,000 emergency expense with savings. Without an emergency fund, you'll likely turn to credit, accumulating more debt. The fix is simple but takes discipline. Start by setting aside small amounts each paycheck until you've saved 3-6 months worth of living expenses. One often overlooked mistake is neglecting to invest early. Many people think they'll start investing once they have more money or feel more secure. But the truth is, the earlier you start, the more you'll benefit from compound interest. According to Vanguard, someone who starts investing $200 a month at age 25 could end up with twice as much money by retirement as someone who waits until 35 to start. Even if you're only able to invest small amounts, starting early gives you a major advantage. A more subtle mistake is not diversifying your investments. Putting all your money into one stock or asset class can lead to big losses if that investment doesn't perform as expected. A diversified portfolio, which includes a mix of stocks, bonds, and other assets, helps minimize risk. Historical data from the S&P 500 shows that diversified portfolios tend to perform better over time compared to portfolios that are concentrated in just one area. If you're unsure where to start, consider using low-cost index funds or speaking to a financial advisor. One of the most damaging mistakes is ignoring retirement savings. Many people assume Social Security will cover their retirement needs, but this isn't the case. With the future of Social Security uncertain and rising costs of living, it's more important than ever to save for retirement independently. A 2023 report by Fidelity found that individuals should aim to have 10 times their salary saved by retirement. If that sounds overwhelming, start small. Contribute to your 401k or IRA, especially if your employer offers a matching contribution. Another mistake people make is failing to account for inflation. Many savers think that as long as their money is sitting in a savings account, it's safe. However, with inflation, the value of money decreases over time. A 2 to 3% inflation rate might not sound like much, but over 20 years, it can significantly erode the purchasing power of your savings. To combat this, consider investing a portion of your savings in assets that outpace inflation, like stocks, real estate, or inflation-protected bonds. Living paycheck to paycheck is a financial trap that many people find themselves in, even if they earn a decent income. The problem often isn't how much you make, but how much you spend. A 2024 study by Career Builder revealed that 78% of US workers live paycheck to paycheck. Breaking free from this cycle requires a mindset shift. Prioritize saving and investing before spending on non-essentials. Automating your savings by setting up direct deposits into a savings or investment account can make this process easier and more consistent. A major financial mistake that often goes unnoticed is ignoring small recurring expenses. Subscription services, streaming platforms, and other small monthly charges add up over time. The average American spends $237 per month on subscription services, according to a 2023 report by West Monroe. That's nearly $3,000 a year on things you might not even use regularly. Take an inventory of your subscriptions and cancel the ones that don't add value to your life. Finally, a significant mistake is neglecting to seek financial advice when you need it. Personal finance can be complicated, and many people hesitate to ask for help because they're embarrassed or think they should figure it out on their own. However, working with a financial advisor can provide clarity and direction, helping you avoid costly mistakes and make informed decisions. A study by Vanguard showed that individuals who work with financial advisors typically see an increase in their portfolio returns by about 3% per year. By avoiding these 10 common financial mistakes, you can take control of your finances, build wealth, and achieve long-term financial stability. Knowledge is power, and understanding where you might be going wrong is the first step toward fixing it. If you found this video helpful and want more personalized financial tips and strategies, be sure to join our free financial newsletter. We send out valuable insights and updates straight to your inbox. Click the link in the description to sign up today